Caleb, how do you want to do the intro?
I mean, I really want to do a voice, but I
What
don't know.
about the Haunted Mansion voice?
I can't do that.
Hurry back.
I can't do the whole you're listening to Rust reviews like
Yeah,
that.
you can. Try it.
You're now listening to Rust reviews.
Ah! Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Russ Reviews podcast. I am the aforementioned Russ, and we are doing another Disney episode with my Disney expert, the travel concierge. You can't get away from him. It's Caleb Hayworth. Welcome back, buddy.
Thanks for having me.
Caleb is fresh off of a visit to Disney, where he saw
Yes.
the drained swamp in what's that area called again?
Was it Rivers of America?
Yeah, they drained the swamp of the rivers of America,
Yeah.
and they're gonna replace it with combustible engines of a movie that fans of the pod will know. I traditionally hate cars. Um,
Ka-chow!
but Caleb, welcome back to the pod. Let's talk a little bit about your stats. So I was looking at my Apple podcast stats, and I come to find out you have the two most engaged with episodes on Apple Podcasts.
Wow.
What do you have to say about that?
It's awesome. I would love to know if that is, where is the traffic coming from? Can you see that?
No, I have a guess though.
Oh,
I think it's coming
wait.
from your Instagram because
Oh, really?
you
I was hoping.
usually where were you hoping it came from?
Well, I was hoping it was more organic, like either search or through you and
No, there's nothing organic about this world.
okay.
I think because you shared Apple specific links on your Instagram.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Whoops.
So my guess is that it's your followers on IG. So let's say,
Uh,
hey, thanks Caleb's followers for thank your followers.
yeah. Thank you, followers.
Thanks guys. Thanks chat. If you want to support Caleb on Patreon, he'll set
All
one of
right.
those up. Caleb, can you ask your followers to please follow me?
Yeah, please follow Russ if you like anything else besides Disney. He'll
No,
talk about that.
we're committed to Disney content. We've done
Well, yeah, but yeah, some Disney sprinkled and other random
yeah,
things.
yeah. I mean, Caleb is going to make a couple reels, so of course I have a pimple. But we also have our Disney dioramas behind us with all of our tchotchkes. Caleb even gave me one of his annual pass magnets.
Oh, I never noticed that. That's awesome.
So I love that little critter.
She
What's his
doesn't.
name?
Oswald,
Oswald. Yeah, he's the best.
my wife would love for me to give you more of those because I think we have three of every magnet that we ever have. And she's like, why are we keeping these? I don't know.
Yeah, we're gonna have
Yeah.
Jenna on to talk about the. We're gonna review why she has so much hate in her heart for Disney merch because it's amazing. I was there when Caleb got his Monsters Inc. cup. Love that cup. I was there when
Oh, my.
Caleb
Yeah.
got that Death Star popcorn bucket.
Yeah. Yeah. You
Uh,
weren't there for the Mickey Sipper, though.
no,
That's from the
wasn't.
cruise.
Ooh, yeah, we gotta do a cruise episode. People have also been asking for a Magic Kingdom episode. So,
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We
and
need to
then
do the.
Caleb and I want to do a resorts episode. So there will
Yeah.
be content coming down the road, but we wanted to try something a little new, an semi-instant reaction pod to Disney's D23 stuff. And the first question we're going to ask when I start the clock is, what is a D23? But before that, please, I'm still stuck at 61 followers across my platform. So please, somebody out there, please follow me. I really just want to be at 62 at this point. On the last episode, I said, I'd love to be at 100. Okay, I'm backtracking. I just want to be at 62. Can I be at 62? Um,
Oh,
I'm getting
okay.
desperate for follows. So, yeah, Disney content. We'll talk about movies from time to time. We'll talk about parenting. Who knows what else? But all right, Caleb, can you ask on my behalf?
What the heck is D23?
No, I meant about the followers.
Oh, sorry. I jumped the gun. Yeah, please follow Russ so he can
He's
get. He would love 62. What a great number.
wow. All right, I'm starting the timer.
All right.
Okay, go ahead.
What the heck is D23?
Okay, truly, I have no idea. I had no idea what D23 was, so I asked AI. Do you want to know what AI said?
Sure,
I know you asked AI as well, but
I did.
I liked my AI's response better.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Would you use Gemini? Probably.
I use Grok.
Oh,
No, he's good. It's good. Gemini's
it's
my
good.
least Gemini's my least favorite. I say it's ChatGPT,
Yeah.
Grok, yeah,
Copilot.
Copilot. Gemini's bad. There's something.
Really?
Yeah, and I feel like I was talking to my friend about this. I feel like Gemini is ruining Google search because the AI summaries, have you noticed this on Google, are often
Yes.
just wrong. They're like
Yeah.
clearly
Yeah.
wrong.
Wait, you were talking to your friend ChatGPT about Gemini? Is that what you
Yeah,
said?
Chad GPT. Shout out Chad Frank, our Disney buddy. Chad, please leave a comment and get your whole family to follow, please.
He's not subscribed yet, so yeah.
Chad, please subscribe. All right, so this is what D23 is. D23 is the official Disney fan club, founded in 2009 by the Walt Disney Company. The name D23 doesn't have anything to do with Michael Jordan, which I was very sad about. It stands for Disney, and 23 was the year that he founded the company.
Checks out.
So they have a fan club. You can be part of it for free or gold for $50 a year, and you get access to events, discounts, a quarterly publication, member gifts, and early access to the fan event, which is a biennial conference that they usually hold in Anaheim. Do you know why they held it in Orlando this year?
Yeah, I don't. I'm sure there's a good reason, but yeah, I don't know.
All right, so Caleb, you're part of the culture, you're part of the vibe of Disney. What is so why do people love D23 so much?
So yeah, I would say the most of the following I would venture to say is probably like a lot of parks
Okay.
people. I mean, historically, D23 is when a lot of park announcements are made,
Okay.
among other things. Obviously, like movies, TV shows, cruises, things like that. But yeah, Disney typically has made major like new lands, obviously new attractions, like announcements at the conference, expo, whatever you want to
Hmm.
call it.
I like expo.
Yeah, expo sounds a little bit nicer.
I feel like that's what Walt would call it, an expo.
Yeah, yeah.
I guess so I'm more asking about the club because you're not a member of D23, correct?
I actually just became a member recently.
Oh,
Um, Through your
wow.
Disney Plus subscription, you can join for free as a gold member.
What?
Uh, yeah, which
I'm gonna do that.
I haven't gotten anything. I don't know if you get anything physically, like paper materials. I've not gotten anything. So maybe that's just how it goes. But
That's exciting. So if you're a Disney Plus
yeah,
member, check that out. I'm going to do that
yeah,
after we finish recording. That's
yeah. As
exciting.
part of your Disney Plus perks, which you can enter contests and all kinds of things. So
I guess I've never really been part of a fan club. And
yeah,
I don't know if fan clubs, they just feel very of a different time, I guess.
yeah, yeah, definitely. Like I just joined it because kind of like FOMO. Like I was like, well, I probably should do it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Uh, but again, I've not gotten anything. I've not like pushed to like check out what's available to me
Hmm.
online. But yeah, I'm part of it. So
Yeah. Do you know anyone that like goes to the expos? Have you ever
I
met anyone?
no, not personally. I kind of regret a little bit not going this year just because it was here. Like
Yeah.
feels like a missed opportunity, but in hindsight, I'm okay that I wasn't there. So
Yeah, you can send to your local paper a missed connection.
yeah,
D23, I
yeah.
saw you on the subway and I should have said hello. Um,
Uh,
I'll be honest, Caleb, I don't truly understand D23. I'm not looking for a magazine, I guess.
Yeah.
And I think what's happened is the internet has kind of, in my view, I feel like the need for a fan club has plummeted because of Twitter.
Hmm.
So the main way that I engage with D23 Expo is through Twitter. Like,
Yep.
and they do a great job of just like boom, boom, announcements, announcements. And then what's really fun is there's all these fake screenshots of Marvel trailers on
Yep.
Twitter,
Yeah.
which this D23 had a ton of that, which I thought was
Yeah.
really funny. So what I really like about it is as a movie fan, D23 is when they announce all the upcoming films and animated features, and once Marvel and Star Wars got in the mix, like they started to announce some of that stuff.
Yeah.
Now Star Wars is kind of trying to make their own lane with Star Wars Fest, but for MCU, they have Comic Con as well.
Hmm.
But I do feel like Disney, and we'll talk about them, that this is really where they start to share about. These are the movies that are coming out of Disney Studios. And I gotta admit, I'm pretty excited for some of them. So, first half of the episode, let's talk about park news and just kind of react to it. And then second half, we'll talk about the movie some. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
We probably won't talk about Leslie Iwerks' Disneyland documentary because I fell asleep even just reading that sentence. Just kidding.
Uh,
All right, let's start with my favorite update. They're painting the castle, baby.
wow.
It's gray. Like Dave Matthews said, all the colors that mix together. Gray.
Bow, bow, bow. Yeah.
It's gonna look like the Lego set again. Hallelujah.
Yeah.
Praise the Lord.
Yeah.
How'd
Some
you feel
people
about that
are,
announcement?
I feel kind of indifferent about it. Like, especially
What?
after being
No,
there.
Caleb, no indifference today. You're my Disney expert.
I am so excited for it. After being there yesterday, I was like, because, like, it's funny for me who sees it way more often, obviously. Um, but I was like looking at it and I was like, oh yeah, I guess it kind of is like pink. Like I see the pinkish rose gold, whatever they call it. Like,
It's pink.
um,
It
but
is a
yeah, look,
pink castle.
yeah, looking at the picture of it, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that castle. So I feel like I've just seen so many castles, so many versions of it, they all
Hmm.
just kind of run together. Like, I don't know if you ever saw the birthday cake castle. That was awesome.
I
Um,
remember that one. Yeah, that was fun.
so yeah, I think it's a good update because I feel like it's been as it is like currently for a while now. It's good to go back.
Yeah, and it was a nice change, I think, for the 50th. I did enjoy
Yeah.
it for that celebration, and I do think all the light projections and stuff that they did, the pink did serve it.
Yeah.
But there is something very nostalgic, and the 90s is like a thing right now, and I feel like Disney, if you look at their merch, they're starting to do a lot of 90s looking sweaters
Yeah.
again, and like all the Piglet stuff and Winnie the Pooh and like
Yeah.
Goofy movies getting a big push right now. I wonder if they're trying to like capitalize on everyone's love of the 90s to make the
Hmm.
castle look like it looked in its like heyday in the 90s.
Yeah. Possibly. Yeah. That's a good point.
Because to me, like early 90s Disney World was like that's when it really started to pop off, and I feel like
Yeah.
people began to get obsessed with it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. Anything else on the castle that did you see anything on Twitter or were people complaining or
Oh
mostly
yeah.
happy?
I was gonna say, yeah, there's a lot of people who are like really gonna miss the castle as it is now. So, which
Who?
I people who like the rose gold. I don't
It's
know.
been here for 4 years, my whole life.
I'm gonna miss it.
Bring it back.
Yeah. I don't know. It's paint. It'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm glad they do it, and I can't wait. I'm excited.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about what you're excited about. You're the only person I know that likes
Uh,
this ride.
oh yeah. This is probably, I'm not even gonna lie, this is probably the biggest update parks wise. Uh yeah, Walt Disney animatronic coming to Carousel Progress.
Wow.
Yeah. Hey, I think it's gonna be great. rode this or sat in the show last night, and I was like, yeah, they need to update this first scene. I think that'll be good to have him in it. I think it'll be cool.
Were you crying?
But it was really cool. There was this mom next to me, or like two seats down with her little, I can't remember if it was a boy or girl, but
Were they crying?
um, no, but she was like looking at him, like going like, "This is a great baby." I was like, "Oh, it's so sweet."
So,
Uh,
Caleb, I need you to defend this ride because I call this ride the carousel of naps. Because I've
mm,
historically, when I go on this, I'm usually fatigued.
yeah,
And 90% of the time, I'm dozing off. I'm
yeah,
having a
that's fine.
little resty poo.
Yeah,
What? Because you're like a legit fan. You've made T-shirts about it. You like love the
yeah.
song. You're like you really do love this ride. And I was just curious, like, share some of that passion with the people. Like, what is it about Carousel Progress that gets you so excited?
Yeah, well, I think for one, it was something that Walt touched, like not this exact version, but like it was his idea. So
Hmm.
like there's not a lot of rides that are, you know, still have that
Right.
you could say that about. So I think that's cool. I think also the education piece of it, like seeing a family go through the different centuries and just all the technology and the
Yeah.
communication pieces that they talk about, like I think it's just like even my 5-year-old likes it. Like I think it's something that anyone can go watch, and as long as you're not like wiped out, like you are, uh, can go in and like enjoy it. It's just a fun show. There's like um I don't know, yeah, just the whole thing too about the whole show is all audio animatronics. Like there's no people, no
Yeah.
real person in it, and it's running 24/7, like or whatever
They run it
during
at night for the ghosts.
during park
The Haunted Mansion crew all goes over to hang out.
yeah during park hours it's running. I don't know, it's just cool, and it's got a great song. How do you not like singing about there's a great big beautiful tomorrow? It's so positive. And
I do love the song. I will give you that.
so
We haven't taken August on Carousel Progress yet. But I think you're right. I think he will enjoy it. And I remember enjoying it as a kid. Um, I think just as an adult, the last time I went on it, I felt like it was a little too long. And I think that has more to do with me and my
mm.
millennial attention span than it does with the ride.
Yeah, because it's four, what is it, it's four scenes if you count the intro, five.
Yeah.
I think it's like a 20-minute show. I think like I was there yesterday, the doors closed, and she said just 3 more minutes till it'll open. So it moves pretty quickly. Um, and even the show, like when you're in a scene, like someone's talking, then someone else, like it moves,
Right.
So
So if no one's been on the Carousel Progress, what's your pitch? What's your
uh
elevator pitch to get them on it?
I I would say it's out of the sun. You get to sit down and there's AC. So how do you not want to do that? You
Well, you
know?
can have all that at the Hall of Presidents.
Oh, and well, true, very
People
true.
say it's one hall of a ride.
I've not heard anyone say that, except you.
I am somebody.
But I would say if we're talking, yeah, those are two shows that you can go to that have no line. But I would argue that Carousel Progress is way more engaging and enjoyable. I can't remember the last time I saw Hall of Presidents. So, uh,
Rude.
yeah.
I would have gone in February, but it was close.
Yeah.
All right, let's go across the pavilion to Tron. There's a pretty cool update for Tron.
Yeah, I'm excited for this.
Tron Light Cycle Run. What's happening to Tron?
So they're doing, a special overlay with new music and lighting for the new movie, which I'm very, very excited about. So I'm sure it'll probably be like a short run,
Uh-huh.
obviously, since it's with the movie. But I think it's a cool update to, if you're here. And obviously for people who are local, it'll
Yeah.
be something different to try. So,
Yeah, so I'm really excited. Let's talk about the movie a little bit. So after I did Tron for the first time in February, and I was
mhm.
like, the ride's so cool. One.
Yeah.
Two, I was like, I gotta watch these movies. So
Yeah.
back at the hotel, Disney Plus is kind of built in to everything. I turned on the first Tron, and like it's a little boring in the first 5 minutes, but
Yeah.
it's actually a pretty fun movie. And we were able to watch with August, and he was not too scared of it, and we had a great time. And I was like, oh, this is really fun, and it made the ride even better, in
Yeah.
hindsight. And then we watched the sequel, which I know you prefer to the original, but I thought the sequel was okay. I did learn it has a soundtrack from Nine Inch Nails, but so you felt the opposite. You didn't like the first one, but you did like the second one.
Well, I haven't watched the first one in its entirety.
Oh,
So
okay.
I think I tried, and maybe that was from that conversation with you. And then I was like, there's no way I can watch this. Like,
It is boring. The first
it's,
5 minutes are a slog, but
yeah.
if you can get through it, like once they're in Tron, it's great.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah,
What did you like about the second one?
I mean, it's just awesome. Like, I just like I love sci-fi movies.
Yeah.
So, like, the whole futuristic, like the lighting, the music with Daft Punk, like,
Oh, right, it was
um,
Daft Punk. That's right. That's right.
yeah, you're thinking of the new one
The
is going to
new
be
one will
Nine
have Nine
Inch.
Inch Nails.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. I just think it's so cool. Like, it's a video game movie. How could it not be awesome?
Yeah. Did you watch Succession at all?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Royco, like
Yeah.
their parks, like this is an example of like corporate brand synergy that I'm just like, I am so here for it. I love everything about
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
The movie
Yeah.
looks awesome. The ride looks awesome.
Yeah.
I already know the ride's fun. So like having it in all red and looking all
Yeah.
dark and mystical, I think is going to be
Yeah. I
so
will
cool.
say with the movie, I'm a little concerned with Jared Leto being involved. Like, just
Why?
because he doesn't have a great track record in movies.
He doesn't have a
Uh,
great recent track record. He's made some
yeah.
great movies. Here, let's do a little quick Jared Leto
Yeah.
corner.
Go ahead.
Little Jared Leto corner. Morbius. Okay, that
Yeah,
stunk.
that's the one I'm talking about.
Okay, I haven't seen Morbius.
It was rough.
Do you want to talk about his band or his movies?
Oh, just his movies I was talking
Okay,
about.
this is a Jared Leto corner brought to you by Darren Aronofsky's Requiem for a Dream. Don't watch that movie; it's terrifying. He was in Thin Red Line. He was in Girl Interrupted. He's in Fight Club. He's in American Psycho,
Oh
Requiem for a
wow.
Dream. He has some good Panic Room. In the like late '90s, early aughts, he was great.
Wow.
Oh, do you remember Dallas Buyers Club?
Yeah.
I think he won an Oscar for that, didn't he?
Oh, okay.
He got
I don't know.
nominated. I know that much. Here's what happened though. Jared Leto corner. He let's wait. Let me just double check. Why don't you? Let me check real quick.
I
Why don't you like him?
I don't know. Just when I heard that he was going to be in it, and maybe I'm just thinking about Morbius. I was just like, in a Disney movie? I don't know. I don't know.
Well, Morbius is kind of part of the whole train wreck that is the Sony
Yeah. Yeah.
expanded universe of Spider-Man IP.
Yeah.
Like they just can't figure out. They made if you ever saw Madam Web, that was horrible.
No, I didn't. I've heard so
Morbius was
much.
really bad. There was another one that I forget. So here's my read on what happened. Now, Blade Runner 2049 aside, he was great in that. And I thought he was good in
Mm.
The Outsider too. But no, that's a different movie. I never seen Outsider. I apologize. Here's what happened. He won the Oscar in 2013. And then he parlays that to do a Batman movie. And I think him becoming the Joker just kind of I
Mm.
thought he was kind of a bad Joker. And I feel like
Yeah.
that's what people think
Yeah.
of him now. They don't think of him as the Academy Award winner. They think of him as an overacted Joker.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, but based on just the trailer, I felt like it seemed like he's going back to his old ways of acting. And I feel cautiously optimistic.
Yeah. Was he in the trailer? Did I miss that?
He was in the trailer I saw. I saw a trailer like 2 weeks ago though.
Okay, maybe I need to watch it. Uh,
He's in it a lot. Yeah, he's like the main character.
oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. So
Interesting.
Tron Light Cycle. That's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about. We don't. I don't think we need to talk about Paris at all. You
Yeah.
cool skipping that.
Yeah.
I did want to ask you. You didn't mention this, but there's a haunted mansion parlor coming to the Disney Destiny.
I don't know if you wanted the cruise news on here, but
Of
yeah, I
course,
can
Caleb.
I can talk Disney
It's not about
Destiny
what
all
I want.
day.
It's about what your customers want.
All right, people, you guys got to get on the Disney Destiny. Here's my pitch. It's going to be awesome. It's going to have a Haunted Mansion lounge. It's going to have a Sanctum Lounge, Doctor Strange inspired, with which they showed a preview of this drink that sits on this like floating puck, and
Oh,
then when
that's
you
cool.
touch it, it's like those static balls from the '90s. The cup like actually has that like staticky like in the cup.
Yeah.
Um, so that's going to be awesome. They're going to have Dr. Facilier on board, however you say his name,
Who's
from
that?
Princess and the Frog, the bad guy, Shadow Man.
Oh, okay. So this is
Um,
kind of a spooky.
well, so the Disney Destiny, the theme, all the boats have themes. The theme of the Destiny is heroes and villains.
Oh, fun. Okay.
So, yeah, the one of the dining is going to be a Lion King dining experience. There's going to be a whole Lion King show. They're going to still have the Marvel dining in 1923, which is just no show. It's just like a Walton Roy dining side.
Okay.
They're going to have a Hercules show, which I'm very, very excited for. Brand new Broadway style Hercules show. Um,
Will you go the distance to see that?
oh yeah, I will. I'll go by myself if I have to.
You'll find
So
your way.
yeah, we're scheduled. It starts sailing in November, and we're set to sail on that boat in May,
Oh,
next May.
cool. Have you
So
ever been on the Destiny?
well, it's not sailed yet. It's
Oh,
starting
it's a
in
new
November.
boat.
Yeah, yeah. The Treasure is out right now, and also has the Haunted Mansion parlor. But it is only doing 7 night sailings. The Destiny is doing 5 night, which are a little bit more affordable for us. So we're just gonna do that because basically the only thing I'm missing on the Treasure is the Treasure has a Moana show, which I've heard is really, really amazing, and I would like to see at some point.
Mm.
But yeah,
Let's do a little quick cruise corner, Caleb.
let's go.
You've been on, I think, 8 cruises this year. Uh,
17.
17 nights?
No, well,
I think you
let's
have been on
see.
17
I
nights of cruising.
they're at the very minimum, they're 3 nights. So, and I've done at least, yeah, it's got to be like six. I've
Six.
done
You've done more than six
no
nights. I think you've done
this
13 nights.
this was our last one was our sixth Disney cruise since April of 2023, and they've
Caleb,
all
that's a
been.
legendary stat right there.
I'm like itching to go. I need to check today. They released new rates for agents.
So I am scared of cruises, as you know. But what I want to tell people is that if you have any interest in cruising, Caleb is like your man that you need to talk to because he knows so much about these boats and he can help you like pick which port to leave from. He can help you figure out their different names and the themes. And he's even made me, a fraidy cat, be like, maybe I need to do a Disney cruise. Shout out to my mom. Hi, mom. She's excited to do a Disney cruise one day with you. Not with you, like use you as a travel concierge.
Happy to go. Happy to
But
tag
I did
along.
say, Mom, maybe me and Caleb can come with, and three of us will go on the Disney Wish.
What a trio that would be.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to bring our families too. But yeah, in all seriousness, like not to overly promote you, but I do think you're a great advocate for the cruises, and you've even made me kind of interested in them. And I've historically had no interest in cruise boats. What
Yeah.
what do you what do you say to the haters though that are like, oh, it's too expensive. I'm just gonna do Carnival.
Yeah, I'd say that's totally fine if if you're looking for the cheapest possible cruise, then yeah, Disney's not going to be that. Like,
Right.
there's plenty of options out there. I'm not looking for the cheapest possible option. I'm looking for uh crazy, awesome, memorable family experience, and not only family experience, but an experience that has like the creme de la creme, you
Yeah.
know, like Disney, you can research this. There's so many people who say like Disney's like some of the best in the ship being clean, the staff, all kinds of staff like waiting on you literally hand and foot, like asking how they can do better. Like
Oh, really?
it's just they're just literally the best. There's yeah, they have figured out the cruise industry. So even there was a podcast I was listening to the other day about Disney cruising for adults, like if you have no kids or it's like just mom and dad want to go, like you can, it's totally doable. And like it's not weird. There's so many people who cruise without kids. And if you're worried about kids like being in your way or like being too rowdy, like there's plenty of adult only areas.
Hmm.
Like even at dinner, you won't sit with kids, you'll sit with other adults. Like they
Yeah.
pair you up to try to match your family. So I don't know. It's just like it's such a stark contrast for Disney World.
Yeah.
Like even being there last night, this family was like exhausted in
Yeah.
line, and I really wanted to turn. I didn't get the courage to like tell them you guys should consider cruising because they were talking about coming back in 2 years to Disney World and doing like Universal,
Yeah.
and I just want yeah I would love for everyone to experience Disney Cruise Line because I think once you go, you're like, wow, this is so nice, so relaxing. Everything's done for me,
I got an
you know.
idea. I got an idea.
What?
You need a shirt that has Getaways by Caleb on the front. And
Yeah.
on the back it says, "Ask me about cruises." I'm
That's
serious,
funny.
because then
Yeah,
people will initiate
that is
with you.
good. Yeah.
Um, how's the food though? Because I'm a big foodie. Like,
Yeah.
is the food okay, or is it all like real quick? I have some heartbreaking news. They are getting rid of the food at Harambe's Market, and they're replacing it with chicken tenders and hamburgers.
Are you being serious?
Well, it was on wdwnet.org.
Oh,
I
I
saw that
haven't.
yesterday.
Weird.
So is it like chicken nuggets and burgers, or
So,
is it good food?
yeah, so for dinner, well, for lunch and dinner, there's so many options. Like there by the pool, there is, if you want something fast, there is chicken nuggets, hot dogs, cheeseburgers, things like that. They also do have sandwiches up there, and even salads though, like at the quick service areas. And then if for lunch and dinner, if you like go to a sit down lunch, like if you wanted like, to take time to sit down and eat, um, instead of because a lot of times we end up eating by the pool because that's where we are.
You like
But
having the
if you
salt water to dip your tendies in?
Yeah, yeah, it's just hits. Um, but if you wanted like let's go as a family to lunch, there's so many options. I mean, there's the whole menu book. It'd be like if options like if you went to Chili's, like there's plenty of things to choose from, and you're not gonna have to have fries and chicken strips.
But do they have like steaks and seafood and stuff, or is it all
Yeah,
like okay? And it's all
yeah,
included.
yep, yep.
Wow. So you could eat a steak every night?
I think I did before, yes.
Wow.
The steak is like a good fallback if I'm not feeling adventurous.
Yeah.
And of course, you can order more than one thing. So if you like me and Jenna both, my wife, have ordered like two entrees, because we're
Yeah.
not sure if we're gonna like something. So
Yeah.
um,
So
and for
yeah,
dessert,
this wasn't in D23, but they did just
well,
announce this like 2 days ago. So they're replacing Harambe's Market, which is traditionally serving African-inspired fare. I would
mhm.
argue it's some of the best food in the whole resort for like fast casual food.
Oh
Like it's
wow,
a walk-up window, but
yeah.
it's some of the best dang food. It's like Epcot level international cuisine. They're replacing it with hamburgers and chicken nuggets.
I wonder
And
why they're
it's
doing
like
it.
one that's like I feel like that goes against everything Animal Kingdom stands for. Like it's all about multiculturalism and
Yeah,
going overseas and like pretending like you're on a safari.
yeah,
I don't want to be eating chicken nuggets, and I don't want my kid eating chicken nuggets when I'm pretending to be in Thailand, like
yeah.
so
Well, yeah, that's
it's disappointing to me like that. But what do you think?
yeah. Well, I mean,
Because you're a
you
chicken
could
nugget guy.
you could argue Africa's very well known for chicken nuggets and
Right?
cheeseburgers,
Yeah.
but no, uh, I mean, I'm trusting the validity of this website because I've not seen that, but that seems like a weird move. I don't understand how it will fit. Yeah, that area always has people going to it for food, and
Yeah, well, and that's what makes me wonder is if this is true, because yeah, it's on all the sites you don't like. So,
uh,
wait, you like Blog Mickey, right?
yeah,
Yeah, I don't know if it was on Blog Mickey yet.
I
It's
haven't seen anything from him.
you're not
He's
gonna.
usually he's usually pretty legit.
Seems like you're not checking for me, so I guess I'll have to do it.
I get his threads sent to my phone automatically, and I haven't seen that. So
Okay, not Mickey Blog.
not Mickey Blog, Blog Mickey,
Okay.
different website.
Oh, that's so sneaky.
Yeah, someone probably tried to rip him off.
Okay, so maybe until we see it on Blog Mickey, we
I
can't say
mean,
it's
yeah,
true.
how would they know about that? Because
Well,
Disney
like
doesn't announce stuff like
they,
that.
it was on Daily Mail, which is like kind of a suspicious
Oh,
UK website, but I feel like
yeah.
they still have a touch of journalistic integrity. But I think
Mm.
what's the unfortunate truth though is that if Disney is changing it, it's because people weren't spending money and buying the food.
That could be true
And
too.
that says
Yeah.
more about us as a generation of parents and like what we're willing
Yeah.
to engage our children with and try to expose them to, like
Yeah.
it is a little bit of a fight to like be like, hey, try this unique food,
Hmm.
try this rice, try this. But I found like if you take the extra minute, you usually can get your kid to follow along with you, especially if you're willing to eat it with
Yeah.
them. Like
Yeah.
chicken nuggies is just like the path of least resistance a lot of the
Yeah.
time. And I guess that when you're worn out at Animal Kingdom, you probably don't have
Hmm.
much fight in you. All right, well, that was Food Corner. I'm going to give that 0 out of 10 Mickeys. I'm very sad if that's true about Harambe Market. But all right, we are being a little ADHD today. I'm sorry, everyone. But there's been a lot of Disney stuff to talk about. But let's end the park section, Caleb, with an area I wanted to talk to you about and kind of ask you philosophically what we think of kind of what this means for society. But I'm being serious. Magic Kingdom is creating a villains land. So can you tell people a little bit about what's kind of behind the idea of villains land and yeah, what do you think of it?
Yeah. So basically, just for a while, like a few years, maybe even more than that, like people have been asking for more villains, like consistently. And so
Let's stop
Disney,
there. Is that good? Is that good that as a
well,
society we're pining for villains?
I think I think it's like the yin and yang. Like people like heroes, but they also like the villains, like the bad guys. Like there's it's kind of like even like the Maleficent movie, was kind of like, oh, like that Angelina Jolie did. Like this is like a person who was wronged and like this is why she's this way. Like and even like the new villain show at Hollywood Studios kind of portrays her or does portray her that way. And I was like, yeah, she's like she got
Yeah,
screwed.
but
Like,
what if Hudson was like, Daddy, I want a Claude Frollo shirt where he's verbally abusing Quasimodo. Can I have that, please?
yeah. Yeah. I don't know,
I worry. I'm baiting you a little bit, but could I tell you my worry?
yeah.
One, this feels like a universal move to me of
Hmm.
like trying to attract the goths and the bad boys, like people that like darkness and evil and because
Yeah.
that is kind of a subculture and I know
Yeah.
Walt like was down with a little spookiness like Haunted Mansion is spooky but there's some levity there and
Hmm.
I just don't know how like doing this full-throated endorsement of villains aligns with like Walt's vision of it being a family-friendly park. Like, do I
Yeah.
want my kid idolizing Esmeralda, idolizing Scar, idolizing. Like, I had a friend, he wouldn't let his kid buy a Darth Vader backpack because he didn't want him
Wow.
aspiring to be like Darth Vader. And I was like, well, Darth Vader repents in the end. You know,
Yeah, yeah, you get
he
it back around.
murdered billions of people, but he said sorry at the end. You know,
That's what counts.
so I'm just like, again, I know Disney does everything in response to the consumers.
Hmm.
They're currently looking for more Gen Z content that appeals to males because this whole movement of trying to appeal to only girls has backfired on them. So they're just like
Yeah.
they're always going to do whatever they think is going to generate revenue. So American people are asking for villain stuff, like you said, and
Hmm.
it troubles me just in terms of like our moral compass. Like, but am I being too like prude? Am I being a prude about this, or
No, I mean, I honestly don't think I've given it that much thought. So I think obviously you've thought about it more and you make a
this
good
is what
point.
keeps me up at night, Caleb?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you have issues with cars rides. So uh
Don't get me started on Cars Land.
yeah, with that, like as you were saying that, I think yeah, it'll be interesting to see how the what the rides are, like what the idea, like like if you I'm thinking of like the Snow White ride that they used to have, like starts off with the creepy witch or Snow White and then the creepy witch and then
Right.
like a good move, the classic Disney movie like the witch dies, like that kind of thing. It'll be interesting to see how do you make a ride with a villain? Like what's the story behind it that doesn't, that's not going to plunge someone
Yeah.
maybe deeper
Well,
into
yeah.
the like
Everyone always dunks on Toad's Wild Ride because it like sends you through
oh
hell. You know,
yeah.
it's like, well, let's just
Yeah.
make a whole land of the of hell,
Hell. Yeah.
and the people will. I you know what it reminds me of? You know how Six Flags will do their like Halloween Fright Fest, and it'll just be
Ugh,
like
yeah.
teenagers with fake chainsaws.
Yeah.
That versus Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party.
Yeah.
It just feels like they're like trying to appeal to a demographic that I'm like, maybe just stick with Six Flags. You know, like
Yeah.
we don't need all this violence and gore and scariness. Like I like not so spooky, and I'm worried that villain's line is going to be too spooky.
Hmm. I don't know. I don't think I share that concern. I'm excited for your next trip to do the Hollywood Studios The Villains show.
Hmm.
Um, it's just really, really well done.
Okay, I will check that out.
And I think they're trying to stick with the more 90s villains that we know. So
Yeah,
I'm uh
but what's nice
yeah.
about those villains is they all do die. They get their comeuppance.
Yeah. Yeah. So
And that's
that's
something that Disney has kind of veered away from. The bad guys don't usually die anymore.
yeah.
Or they're like cast as misunderstood good people that
Yeah.
they weren't hugged enough by mama and
Yeah.
papa.
Well, that's how the
Whereas
show
like
is. Yeah.
whereas like Esmeralda, that's her name, right? The
Why
big
are you saying Esmeralda? She's the gypsy from
who's
Hunchback.
the lady from Little Mermaid?
Ursula?
Oh my gosh.
I
Sorry.
was like, I wouldn't consider Esmeralda a villain, but okay.
Ursula, no one cares about her backstory, and she dies at the end. You know,
Yeah.
hooray! That's what I want. I
Stabbed
just want
with a
like
trident.
I want moral clarity back in
Yeah.
Disney. So,
Yeah.
because I think that's something Walt had. Like he's a flawed dude, but I think he did have some good moral clarity that I don't think this current leadership team, Bob Iger being he's one of the most like cynical moral relativists I know because he's just like bottom line, bottom line.
Mm,
My values are my values will always acquiesce to the bottom line. And
mm.
I felt like Disney was more like, I'm gonna make sure my values and the bottom line, like I don't know, people just loved his values, so it was kind of an easy thing for him to do. So
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know why it's kind of lame that I think this deeply about Disney
Yeah.
in hindsight,
Just
but
you need to go on a Disney cruise. There'll be nothing you think about on there.
no, I'll be thinking about all the environmental impact I'm having and the poor crew that has to sleep in little tiny quarters and the miserable teenagers that I know cruise workers and they're miserable people. So
Well, they must be miserable in their rooms because they're the happiest people on board.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Caleb, anything else with I did ask Grok what the big highlights were. That's how I found out about the cruise boat. So thanks, Grok. Anything else on parks before we do a little movie corner?
No, this was they kind of we kind of knew there was no park news coming into this expo, which is why I said in hindsight I'm fine with not being there. They've made a lot of big announcements just randomly throughout the year. So that's why I put on here about the Villains Land. Their announcement was about the architecture, like that they've had the Imagineers go on these trips and study architecture in like France and stuff. And I was like,
Who cares?
so basically, we haven't made any movement, is what we're saying.
Yeah.
There's nothing to announce.
Let me
So
share it with the audience too. My theory right now is that Disney's kind of biding their time as everyone's because I think Epic Universe is a reality for them. Like I think a lot of people are choosing Epic over Disney right now. And I think Disney's using that margin to work on some bigger projects that they'll hopefully announce in the next 2 years. So
mhm.
that when people are kind of losing steam with Epic, because it is a crappy Universal Park end of the day, Disney will be like, well, welcome back, consumers. We got darkness and combustible engines to get your chicken nugget loving kids all riled up as Western society morally decays in our before our very eyes. So,
Oh, wow.
on that note, Caleb, movie news out of D23. The biggest news was there was no news for Doomsday. Nothing.
Ooh.
How'd you feel about that?
Yeah. Was there any Marvel news? I don't think there.
Based on Grok, he says no.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Um, but yeah, that's disappointing.
Yeah, it was all just Marvel's Disney Studios news.
Yeah. Hmm.
What did you think of that though? Were you like bummed out, or do you think D23 is not the right place for Marvel news?
Yeah, I'm trying to think now. Do they usually don't they do stuff like that at like Comic-Con? Like,
Yeah, Hall H, like the big Hall H
yeah,
announcements. Yeah. No, that is true, but I again, I'm not a student of D23 as much, but I do feel like they give one little Marvel
yeah,
something, like Kevin
yeah,
Feige will come out and be like, "Hey, everybody."
yeah.
So I was bummed out. I was also bummed out by how gullible I've become on Twitter because I kept seeing these like bad doomsday images, and then I'd have to
Yeah,
fact check, and it was a whole waste of my life. There were no Marvel updates. We can verify that.
yeah. The
Okay. But what were there a lot of, Caleb?
Disney?
What kind of Disney
Well,
movies?
Pixar?
But what kind of Pixar movies? Starts with an
Se
S.
sequel.
Sequels! Hooray! There's so many sequels. Let's talk
We
about the
love a good
sequels.
sequel.
Incredibles 3, Coco 2, Zootopia 2, Toy Story 5
47.
with Conan O'Brien
Yeah.
dialing it in because his career is
He
fading
has
fast.
nothing to do.
He can't be a late night host because no one watches late night TV anymore.
Oh man.
And no one likes his podcast. Um, I was kind of like, do you care about any of these sequels?
I'm excited for Zootopia too. I don't know if you've seen that, like the little trailer that they've played
No,
before.
the Dietrich house is all in on Zootopia
Yeah,
too. We
I'm
are
like,
very excited
oh
for this to come
yeah, I'm
out.
excited for this one. Incredibles 3,
Don't need it.
I guess. Coco 2.
Cautiously optimistic.
Yeah, I really like Coco. I'm just like, what are they gonna do? Toy Story 5, no. I I
Yeah.
I'm just so over Toy Story. Like it just seems like they just keep like after every movie I've been like, well, that was a good ending. And then they're like, we're making another. I'm like, wow, they're just gonna run this into the ground. Like
Yeah.
I really don't think they're gonna stop making them. I think they're gonna keep making Toy Story movies
Well,
until
they need like an Eternals level bomb for them to stop, I think.
yeah,
Because the issue is people still go to see them because they have
yeah.
the nostalgia. You know, it's nuts. Toy Story came out 30 years ago.
That's so crazy.
So I saw this on Twitter and it killed me. A guy was like, it makes me laugh that little kids have to keep up with 20 years of lore in order to watch these sequels. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's a great point.
Yeah.
But the issue for me is that Toy Story 1, 2, and 3 is like a really nice sequel. Like
Yes.
how it ends with
Yeah.
Bonnie's perfect.
Yeah.
I did not need Toy Story 4, and like Toy Story
Yeah.
4 caused me a ton of existential dread. Like
Yeah.
I watched that movie during a dark season of my life, and it literally made me break down sobbing. Like
Uh,
seeing Woody leave Buzz for he like leaves him for Bo Peep, right? Like
at the end,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Yeah.
no, what are you
Yeah.
doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, and just the whole Bo Peep was like she got very cynical about the world, and
Yeah.
it was just like yeah, I don't know. The whole thing I found very heartbreaking. So I'm just like I'm content with 1, 2, and 3. I don't need a fifth movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, why do you think they keep doing this to us though?
I mean, obviously, Toy Story is a huge franchise, so I think
Right.
it's just so successful. There's lands at multiple parks now.
Hmm.
Um, I don't know. That five seems wild. Like the fact that there could be a Toy Story 6 seems crazy to me. Like Toy Story 6?
Revenge of
Really?
the episode 6, Revenge of the Squeaks. You know.
Yeah,
Oh
I don't
man.
know.
I will say though it is kind of cool to think though, but Buzz and Woody will be reunited, so that's kind of exciting.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
What are they going to do though when Tom Hanks and Tim Allen die?
yeah. I don't know.
They'll have to
Ask,
stop, right?
well, they could. Tom Hanks has that brother that does voiceovers, so I could ask him. And then I don't know about Tim Allen. I don't know if he has a brother.
Yeah. Now, I don't know how to manage this whole IP debate that people have because they say studios do sequels because they're a known commodity
Mm,
and they have a better chance of the ROI.
yeah,
And they say people don't want to see new IP, right?
yeah.
But then that gets proven wrong by franchises like Frozen,
Hmm.
Moana, what's the other? Oh, Encanto. Like
Yeah,
those were all great new
so
IP.
good.
Strange World. Uh, what's the one that just came out? Wish. I know you liked Wish, but Wish was verifiably bad. If there's a
It is
bunch of
not.
toys of
That's
a movie at
wrong.
Ollie's, you know it was a bad movie. So what does
That's
Ollie's
wrong.
have a lot of right now?
Junk.
Wish toys and Eternals toys. Um, which just I'm just saying, and a lot of Obi-Wan Kenobi toys. So
Mm.
there was another one that came out recently that Elio, totally tanked. No one wanted to see
Yeah,
Elio.
I feel like that was a marketing thing though. Like, I know it's not on Disney Plus yet, but we watched it. I really enjoyed it. Like, I thought it was a great story about a kid and his parents had passed away. So I think
Well,
that's how it went.
spoilers.
It's in the beginning. It's like the first 5 minutes.
Okay,
His aunt's raising him, so it's like got a whole, kind of like almost Lilo and Stitch vibe, like with that relationship.
yeah,
Um, like not feeling wanted, not feeling a part. I don't know. Just the story was really good. It was freaking hilarious. Like I was laughing. Um, so yeah, I don't know what I feel like it wasn't marketed very well. Like people didn't know what it was.
yeah. Well, and but reviews wise, like it didn't get great reviews.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
I
But
really
like
liked it.
Inside Out 2, like everyone loved it, you know. So they're capable of making good movies still.
Yeah.
I think the issue for me isn't that people don't want new IP. I think people just want new IP that's good, you know,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
people can usually sniff out what's good, what's bad. You know, even Zootopia, like that's relatively new
Yeah.
IP that people enjoyed because it had great characters, good writing.
Hmm.
I think
Yeah.
what Disney is missing is that they just seem to be doing too much by committee and not letting like visionary storytellers tell their stories.
Mm.
So like back in the day, if you ever want to watch like a good documentary, find the one on Jeffrey Katzenberg and like his era with the late 80s and like he basically saved Disney animation studios. What was cool about Katzenberg was he was like a kind of a jerk, but he was like a visionary. Like he had a vision and he pushed people, and because he pushed people, they felt like he was a jerk. But that jerk made Little Mermaid, Aladdin, Lion King,
Yeah.
Beauty and the Beast, like all this stuff that Disney's still like churning out dollars on.
Hmm.
And I feel like in the Iger world, the closest we've gotten to that is the Lopez family. They made like Frozen and
Yeah.
Encanto, and then Lin-Manuel Miranda. I don't know. I don't know. That doesn't hit me the same way Elton John hits me, you know?
Oh, really? Oh,
No, not at all.
interesting.
Elton John and Phil Collins are
Yeah.
extraterrestrial.
Oh, wow.
LMM, he's great, but he's not them, and it just felt
Well,
like
sure. Different. Yeah.
they weren't able to get like the Elton Johns of our day, which
Mm.
but I don't know if that exists anymore. I mean, I guess Taylor Swift would be the closest, but she doesn't have the best track record with cinematic films. So they did announce two new IP, Hexed, which I read as Hexed when I first saw it.
Excellent.
I was like, "What's Hexed?"
Yes.
And then Pixar's latest is going to be a pot of cat, and they're calling
Gato.
it Gato.
You got to say gato.
I'm not doing that.
Okay.
What's coming out for Pixar between Elio and Gato? What's next year?
I don't know.
Caleb, you're my Disney expert.
Let me see.
Pixar 2026. Oh, Hoppers.
Oh, yeah, they did talk about that one. That one I am excited for.
Nah, it looks stupid. I can tell
I
just
think it
based on the
looks
name.
funny.
Nah, it looks dumb. I haven't seen anything about it. I don't know.
You got to watch the trailer.
A
It
revolutionary
looks funny.
technology gives humans unprecedented access to the animal world, but they must be careful not to upset the natural order. Awesome. Uh, Probably be like a missive on veganism. Great. All right, what's your vibe though?
Wow.
What's the vibe on Hex Ed and what's the other one? I can't remember.
Gato.
Gato. What's the vibe?
Um, yeah, they really didn't show a lot on Hext. They just showed like the movie
The word
poster.
mark, yeah.
Yeah, but they told us kind of a little bit about the story. Um,
Sounds dumb. Sounds
I don't know.
boring and
Yeah,
dumb.
it's about magic, so I don't know.
That's
Uh,
my react to my review. Hex Ed sounds boring and dumb.
yeah, like um, Gato. They did
Wait,
have
what do
a.
you think? Tell me what you think. Do you think it's boring and dumb, or is it going to be awesome?
I mean, it's hard to judge it. Like they just haven't given me anything outside of the name
No.
and the story about magic. That
Let
could
me
be
here.
anything.
Let me
You could
read.
say that about so many Disney movies is about
All
magic.
right, Caleb, close your eyes. Let me read this to you. The newest animated film from Walt Disney Studios, titled Hexed, will
Oh wow.
premiere fall 2026. The all-new original film will follow a teenage oddball and his mom, already losing me, who discover his weirdness is actually hidden magic. Where's my dad? Transporting them to a world where magic can run free, and maybe they'll find Daddy.
You know what it reminds me of is I'm thinking of Onward, which is why I feel like I can't really judge it because I'm like, well, hopefully they're not
You
just
can,
making
because
Onward.
Onward was mid. It was a mid movie.
I thought that was good. I
Yeah, it was
liked it.
good. Mid means
Yeah.
good. It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I
I
don't
don't
know,
know.
man. It sounds boring to me.
It's yeah, I mean it's
God
only a
forbid the boy has two parents.
yeah, that is true.
We're both a family of three. Why can't we have any
Yeah.
movies about us? Like families
Yeah.
of three.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm
Uh
not excited about any of these movies. Well, no, I'm excited about Zootopia
uh,
too, which I think they
yeah.
should call it Utopia.
Well, you know what they're calling the Tree of Life new show for Zootopia, right?
No.
It's called Zuget Better Zugetter. I can't even say it. Yeah, Zugetter, right? like better together, but zoo-getter.
He's a real zoo getter.
Yeah. So, uh,
Oh, Lord Almighty.
yeah.
Um,
But yeah,
wow, that's great.
I feel kind of meh too.
All
So
right. Do you want to talk about, did you read the Variety article?
I did. It was interesting. Yeah.
Okay, so could you give people like a 1 minute? Because we have like 5 minutes left. Let's end the
Okay.
show
Yeah.
with real quick. Let's review D23 2025 out of 10. Uh, what I feel like D23 they usually give you get a pin. They get a pin every year.
Hmm.
Out of 10 exclusive D23 pins, what do you give this year's D23
I
2025?
think a four.
Oh, okay. I'm with you. Four.
I I think yeah, it was very much this could have been an email kind of expo. Like I feel like I would have been mad if I went. Like it's just not very
Even
newsworthy
with them
stuff.
finally updating your favorite ride, you're giving them a four?
That is the one thing you could this the only silver lining out of this whole thing is that. That's the best announcement.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I think a four is fair.
All right. Great. We agree. Four. Four commemorative Disney pins out of 10.
Congrats.
All right. Real quick to end the episode. Could you sum up this article? Because people, I feel like I'm talking too much.
Yeah, I mean basically it was just like what you were saying earlier, like there's this generation of boys, men who are not
And boys.
very and boys who are not like engaging in the Disney content. Like um so, right? That's the main gist of it.
Yeah. Let me read the headline real
Oh yeah.
quick.
Yeah.
It's being blocked by a thing saying allow ads.
Disney's Boy Trouble studio seeks original IP to win back Gen Z men amid Marvel Lucasfilm struggles.
Yeah. The whole thing
Yeah,
just feels like a little
bring
reactionary and
for movies that will bring young men back to the brand in a meaningful way, defined here as 13 to 28, aka Gen Z. So,
now for me, 13 to 28 is when I stopped caring about Disney World. And I
mm,
came back when I was in my late 20s.
yeah,
Like I do think there's just something about adolescence where you kind of need to have like, and I don't think this is true across the board. Don't take this as a shot because I know you've been faithful through it all.
I'm faithful.
But I think some boys just they're like once they become teenagers, they're like, yeah, Disney's for kids. I want to be a
Yeah.
Universal kid. Like I want to be at roller coasters, and I'd rather Disney not worry about teenage boys
Hmm.
and just continue to worry about kids and families because I feel like that's their bread and butter.
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree with that.
Or just like do normal Star Wars. Like just be normal about it and quit being weird like they were with the Acolyte, and maybe
Quit
people will
being
like
weird.
it. You know.
uh,
What do you think? Like, what's your? Do you think like is pandering to teenage boys a good idea?
I don't think so. It seems like a weird, I mean, yeah, I want to say they really do that for teenage girls either. Like, what movies are targeted to like that same demographic of girls or women? Like, I would say the princess movies are obviously more like little girl, like what was I was listening to something the other day that was talking about like when they redid Tangled or when they did Tangled, making sure that they didn't name it Rapunzel
Hmm.
because they didn't want to. Was that this article that, or maybe I heard of it on a podcast? They didn't want to exclude boys
Hmm.
from going to that movie. Um, so
But I knew inherently that movie was not for me. I just knew it, and I only went because my girlfriend was like, "Let's go see Tangled," and I was like,
yeah,
"Yes, whatever you want. I will do whatever you say." And all
yeah,
the girls I know are like obsessed with Tangled. Like
yeah.
Megan walked down to a Tangled song for our wedding. Like
Wait, what song?
I've seen the light.
That's cute.
I'm her Eugene, bro. I'm the Eugene
Flynn
of Megan's.
Rider.
Hey baby, I'm your Eugene. She listens to the pod. Thanks for listening, Megan. Um, I just think I think Disney, the reason they're struggling is because their primary target audience is executives and shareholders. Those are the
Mhm.
people that are making creative decisions right now.
Yeah.
Oh, someone's at the door. Yes? All right, it's time to end your podcast. Oh, okay. Thanks, Kermit. That was just Kermit telling me it's been an
Wow.
hour.
That was great.
Hey, idiot! Your mail's here. Hey, Russ, did you hear they took down my movie and now they're putting me on a roller coaster? Kermit, that's crazy, dude. Yeah, dude, it kind of stinks, but the Penguins are going to be audio engineers. That's cool, right?
That was pretty
Yeah,
cool.
that is pretty cool. All right, gotta go. Miss Piggy's calling me. Bye. Oh,
That was
Kermit,
great.
what a nut. What was I saying?
I don't know. That
I
was so
just think they
distracting.
need they need a jerk. They need to bring back in a jerk like Jeffrey
Mm,
Katzenberg to save the brand because I think teenage boys all they really want is just awesome stories and movies. Like
yeah.
I don't think they're that hard to please. Just make good stuff that isn't quit letting executives. Like I hope you know the person I'm thinking of. Someone we both know that's like in the financial world. It feels like people like him are being allowed to make Disney movies. And it's like, that guy should not be making creative decisions.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
well, I have grandkids. I think I know what they want.
Yeah.
Like, no, you don't. Just stay in your lane, dude, and hire the right people.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know, man. But Caleb, any last thoughts on Disney before we go?
I love it.
Well, I know, but give the people something. Give your
Oh,
customers a little more than that.
uh, you should go to Disney. Um, it's fun. And or on a Disney cruise.
So
It's
say you wanted
even.
to do a Disney trip, what would be the best way to get started? Like what's the
Oh
best
yeah,
URL to
sure.
visit?
Getawaysbycaleb.com at
Wait,
getaways
shouldn't I
by
go to WaltDisneyWorld.com?
No, 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 no.
Oh, so
It's gonna be so confusing if you go there. Just go to getawaysbycaleb.com, click on start planning your vacation, and I can take care of all the details for you. You don't have to worry about anything.
but people have been saying that they're offended that you don't promote the podcast more.
Oh, really? I've not heard that. Interesting.
Is the podcast on your link tree?
It is. It
All
should
right.
be.
You'll put this
Should
episode
be.
up there?
I will. Yeah, I'll replace the one that's
And maybe
currently
you'll
there.
put the episode in an email for once?
Yes, it will be in my annual email that will be next year. I'll send it out. So
Stop. All
last
right,
year's
Caleb.
recap.
I think I think next we should do Magic Kingdom. What do you
Yeah,
think?
let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. So yeah, we'll tentatively commit to that for our next Disney episode. Let me know how often you want Caleb on the podcast. This is his third episode, so it's not as much as I hoped, but hopefully more. But yeah, let us know if Magic Kingdom sounds good, and we'll walk around the different lands together and tell you about our favorite rides. So, but Caleb, here's to hoping there's more exciting news at Comic Con and the other Star Wars
Yes.
days and things like that. And here's to Epic Universe epically failing. And I hope you have a magical day.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.